Hello. Hey. G'day. Hi there. Welcome to episode 1 of FIMDRUMS looks at Colby Fulton. Off the bat, reaction channels aren't really new in the world of social media, and to be honest, they're not really my form of go-to content at all. The only time you really catch me watching that kind of content is if the reactor is giving a good and detailed analysis, explanation, and insight into the content that they're reacting to. And then you have guys like Colby Fulton.
Do you like drummers and reactions?
Look at the control on those gravity blasts.
Live performances and drum cams?
Dude's just grooving with it, man.
Crazy chops, stage energy, and timing?
Nice stick tricks.
Someone breaking down what actually hits live?
So he's pouring sprinkles all over his drum set?
Well, you need to follow me for more drum and reaction videos.
Okay, what you saw was just a taste of the kind of content that Colby puts out. At the time of recording this video, it looks like Colby's channels have 633,000 followers on Instagram, 767,000 subscribers on YouTube, respectively. And goddamn, those are some high numbers. But what are we actually going to get out of that channel? All right, let's see what this is all about. Okay, I might be a bit biased because I'm a drummer myself for quite a few years now, but even I would like, occasionally an explanation of what's happening, or maybe the chops, the layout, or anything like that to actually add what's going on. Otherwise, I feel you're just simply copying and sharing the content that's like gone viral, and you're just adding the most basic layer of reaction that you possibly can as a means to obviously boost your own audience. If you're already familiar with Colby's reaction channel or page, however you want to call it, you can definitely pick up that he's really reacted and reshared the most to LS Depario. And it's no secret that he is actually an insane drummer, and he is the most palatable from non-musicians, non-drummers up into more experienced musicians / drummers, because he is actually an insane drummer and his page is huge. So of course you'll have reactions to his videos, but it's just the way that he just adds nothing to them.
He's doing this all one-handed while drinking coffee. Look how fast his feet are going. What in the world did I just see? He just punched his hi-hats. Did you see that? It's crazy, man. Unbelievable.
This morning I decided to do a hand count of how many videos that Colby had reshared or reacted to, if you could call it that, of LS Depario videos, and before I got bored I hit around the 200 mark. But you can definitely pick when they're like different reactions to the same viral videos as well, because it's no secret creators reshare some of the content sometimes if it's been like a few months or a year since the last time they shared this video. So I found it interesting that he'd probably do different reactions to the same video. Not that the reactions would be any different to the ones that he's been doing anyway.
All right, let's give this another look. How is he doing that with his sticks, man? He's doing gravity blasts on a cowbell? Bro, is this guy even human? Oh, okay, so he just threw a stick away. He's playing on his microphone? He's doing beats on his microphone there. What kind of drum fill was that? Did you see that drum fill? Oh, man. So easy. Bro. Oh, my God.
And honestly, the thing that sort of gets me the most about these channels is that you sort of can pick through the lack of tag that these drummers actually aren't aware that their content's been shared and just simply used for reaction bait alone. Like, I could probably bet that maybe 85 to 90% of the drummers that he reshares or reacts to on his channel actually have no idea that he's even reshared their content because of the lack of tagging. Actually, there was a prime example of that just this morning when I noticed that he reshared some content from Molly Rose Drums. It was a bit of an older video, and it did really well on her own channel as well. So of course, Colby wanted to reshare it, but he hadn't tagged Molly Rose at all in the video. And then a couple of people, including myself, tagged Molly Rose or called him out on it. And then so eventually he did, which was good. It even led to Molly Rose having the sort of passive but nice comment of, "Hey, that's me," smiley face, which I think sometimes means, "Hey dude, can you like please tag me in this video because it's actually mine," which I totally understand. And only after, of course, you'd have some of the Colby defenders commenting, hey, if you actually looked in the description, you would see that he tagged them, but it's only because we called him out that he actually tagged those drummers after the fact anyway, so hi-hat. He definitely does seem a bit more selective with content creators that's sitting around the middle but are still making some great content, like fellow Aussie Andy James Drums. And I'll be the first to admit, in December, he reshared and tagged Andy in the Mariah Carey video, which was great. But for some reason, when he reshared one that featured Emma on the snare drum as well, he did not give a shout out at all, even though he took his content from the same page. I don't know, man. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Some blast beats there. Some double kick. Man, he's really smashing them drums, hey. I need a drink. Dry ass mouth. Goddamn. Anywho, I'm not here to propose a fix or anything like that because I don't know what to do about it, but I know that I'm here just to project my loathing for content creators who blatantly rip off other creatives and add nothing of substance. It's about the time blatantly spent on getting really good at a craft over X amount of years and then deciding to, record, whether in the studio or live setting, and share, their music or their gift with everyone, only to have someone off to the side take their content and then add absolutely nothing just to build up their own audience. That's what I really have a problem with words. Now, it's not all doom and gloom regarding Colby. I'll actually give the guy a positive shout. I've noticed more recently he's been sharing more actual playing drum videos of himself, which is really good to see on his acoustic and electronic kits. So, hey, that's something. I mean, the fact that he's, built up hundreds and thousands of followers from other people's content is, a whole other thing. But at least he's making an effort to show that he can play drums himself. And he's not bad. Anywho, thanks for sitting through this, whatever this is. I appreciate you spending the time with me. It's the new kind of content that I'm excited to get into because I'm average at drums, so I try to do other things when I'm not being average at drums myself. Suss my channel, FIMDRUMS, on YouTube and IG to actually see how average I can be. So if you like this video, great, because there's going to be more of it. If you like drumming videos, I mean, I have plenty of those as well. Yeah, there's going to be more of this stuff because there's plenty of creators out there that probably should get a look at or get a good shout as well. So it's not all going to be like, this guy's a dick. Some of it's going to be like, hey, dick, this guy's awesome. Anywho, thanks again. This is FIMDRUMS, Justin, aka...